but I'm recording, I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, my puzzle.
Okay, it's...
It's recording?
Yeah.
Last left off, our group of assorted travelers, misfits, and scholars. They began their journey like it was any other regular day. The only thing to separate from every other day in their life was the grand tournament. Each of them entered the tournament for their various reasons, and most of them kept their wishes fulfilled. However, after receiving their prizes, they were offered the choice to take up a serious responsibility in one of two possible missions. After receiving a presentation from world-renowned mind Alston Wells on these two missions, one of them that would send them into space to retrieve a prisoner, a shapeshifter, born many years past, that they decided to imprison because the only evil he was meant to commit was through prophecy that had not yet taken place. The other, an escort of another prisoner on train, via train, one known as the Dread Sorceress Tiasma. After that, you were all sent home and left to make your decision as to whether or not you would go on this mission, and say your final goodbyes to your family, if you had one, or if you were going at all. Flynn Fandel, you wake up to the sound of an alarm you set for yourself the night previous. You set this alarm for yourself because you still hadn't made up your mind as to whether or not you were to go on the mission that had been introduced to you the night prior. You weren't sure if you were ready to leave your family, and you couldn't feel like you could make a decision, because as soon as the tournament began, you felt like you were running through on autopilot. You look down at this alarm groggy, knowing it is your time to make your decision. None of your family is awake yet, but they will be soon. Unless your day begins. What do you want to do?
I wake up and then my husband.
Your husband is still dead asleep next to you, because he sleeps like a rock all the time.
Hey.
And I'm not talking about the bird.
Shit. Sorry, wait, what was the mission?
Okay, so there's two missions. One of them is going to send you to space to retrieve a prisoner. The other is you're going on an escort via train to escort a separate prisoner. You don't get to choose what mission you're going on. It's being assigned at random. You're just supposed to make up your mind as to whether or not you are going to lend yourself to this greater purpose on these missions, which you have been told are of great importance, because these are two highly dangerous prisoners, and if something were to happen to them during the escort, it could be catastrophic.
Foreshadowing. I will go.
You're not. So you just want to go ahead and ditch?
I'm so tired. No. Okay, so I have to leave immediately to go to the mission, right?
You still have a few hours.
Okay, so I guess I'll just spend the first few hours just sitting in bed one last time. Yep. Before, yeah. And after that, I guess I get up and I write a note for my husband and I leave it there, and then I try not to wake him up, but I give him a kiss. Okay, I'll see you soon. And I do the same for my child, except I don't write them a letter because they're a shithead.
Okay, yeah. As you walk down the stairs, or walk past your son's room in the upper level of your library, he opens the door and he says, "Daddy, where Where are you going?
Oh shit. Uh, um, and I got some important business to attend to. All right, you gotta be a big boy for now. Okay. I promise I'll come back. And
Wait.
don't forget, you can still always be a kid, but just just help around. Be a good kid. You know, help your father run the library. But I'll be back, and I don't know how long I'll be gone, but
Will
I
will you
promise
be
I
back
will come
soon
back.
at least?
I I don't know. I don't want to lie to you. I don't know how long this will take.
Okay.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry, kiddo. Um, you want, I give him a hug.
Hi, Daddy. Come back soon.
Bye. Okay. Bye. Alright. I love you. Alright. And I can't gather my things, and I give him one last hug, and then I leave.
You ditch.
No, okay, fine. I will awaken.
Awaken your husband?
I guess I'll be like, hey, hello.
What time is it?
Very early in the morning. I didn't talk to you about this before because I got home kind of late and you were asleep, and but I gotta make this decision now, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I I feel like I gotta do this. But basically, there's a mission to like there are two missions, both of them involving prisoners, but either way, it will probably take a while, and I'll be gone for a bit.
Don't worry, I'll take care of Fanny while you're gone. Just don't get yourself hurt.
I will. Um, if my parents come by, uh, tell them to fuck off for me.
Of
And
course,
I mean
anything
my
for you.
mother,
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah,
and
your brother.
my stepfather, Harold. But tell them to fuck off for me, please. And yeah, I give him a kiss, and I'm like, goodbye, and I leave.
Hi, darling. Be back soon.
Was that their dad or their son?
I was their husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gay people
Calling
exist,
who dad?
Lindsay. No, there was a child, and then
Whose
there was
child?
the husband.
My
His
child.
child.
Okay.
Yeah, gay people are allowed to adopt children. I know that might be an
Toddler.
alien concept to you, but gay people have
No,
rights.
I heard daddy in the beginning, and then a lot of stuff, and then I heard goodbye, my loves. I was so confused.
Alright.
Sorry.
Are you awake to a banging on your door and a cry from an older woman saying, "You said you'd be gone by today. You didn't pay for another night. Get out of here. I expect your things packed and you to be gone within the next 2 hours." And then she moves on. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you, I did plan some stuff for you at the beginning. You are involved a little bit in this session. Okay. Hello? Oh, sorry, you're not ready. In that case, we'll get right back to you in a second. Lola, you additionally, similar to Azar, are staying in the same tavern. And you get the same knock on your door. Hey, sweetie, are you staying another night? If so, I need you to. You're gonna have to pay. I know we kind of need money to keep this place up. It's no pressure, but like if you're gonna stay another night, we do need the money. And then she walks on past your room. She's telling this through the door, by the way. She's not like barging in, whatever, disrespecting your privacy. What do you want to do with your day?
It was you.
Huh?
Why was she so mean to me?
You're a nasty, stinky man. Anyway,
I
Ella.
know she just
Ella,
like
this
me
is
for real.
Ella. This is you. Ella.
It's me? Oh.
Yes.
Do I have money?
Let's see. Oh, let's check your. Let's go ahead and scoot over to Dean. Oh, you don't even have your character sheet. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
How do I not have? I thought that Salt did my.
It's not in D&D Beyond. She didn't put it in there.
Damn.
Yeah. What is Slacker?
Well, who just left?
Lindsay, I think. Yeah, that was Lindsay.
Anyways,
It was the same.
still have money from fighting last session, no?
Yeah.
I thought all of you left. I was talking in a group for so long and no one was answering. But it turns out I just had no Wi-Fi.
You're a little dumbass.
I thought you guys. It said all of you had deafened. I was like, oh guys, are we deafened? What's going on? And no one was answering. It was so cute.
Well, it's because we were ignoring you. It was your turn to speak. God.
Do you hate women or something?
What?
No. Anyway, Ula, you chose to go with asking for like a potential list of like werewolves and stuff, people with lycanthropy, for your prize. So I don't know how much money you'd have since you didn't go for the money prize.
Oh.
I know. Did I give you the money instead because they couldn't help you? I think you got the money instead because they didn't know how to help you.
Fucking useless king. Sorry. Sure. I guess
There's not like a recording you could go check or something.
Yeah, well, that's like 4 hours. I'm not gonna pause the session for like 10 minutes just to sift through all that to find that information. It doesn't matter. Regardless, if I didn't give her the money, I'm retconning that. She has the money. If I give her the money, well, I gave her the money.
Would I even stay another night here, though? What are we doing? When does the train leave that I'm supposed to be on?
3 hours.
Oh, so I wouldn't have to spend another night.
You could just go ahead and ditch. You have other responsibilities.
Don't say it like that. Okay.
Alright, so is there anything you'd like to do before you out? Because I assume that's what you're gonna do. Pack your bags and leave, right?
Yeah, I guess since I have a little money, is there like a armory or something nearby?
Yeah, you'd probably be able to find it. Find an armory.
Okay.
A small weapons shop.
Okay, go on.
Just a second. I'm doing some. You're gonna go ahead. So what I'm understanding here is you'd like to go to this armory, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you head out for the armory. You walk down the road a bit, and you see Williams Weapons Emporium. It's got this big wooden sign that's got 2 crossed swords, and then like a belt underneath it with like kind of like a wreath kind of would be on like other sorts of designs. It's got little bits and bobs hanging off of it, all used for combat. You walk in the door. There's a little ding, and the guy behind the counter says, "Oh, a customer. You're up rather early. Is there somewhere you got to be today?"
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is.
Oh, fun. Well, I'll make sure to make this quick for you. What are you looking for?
What is the best weapon to kill werewolves?
Well, we do have some silver weapons. So,
Do you have pure silver weapons?
pure silver? No, but I mean they got silver in them. I think that's what matters. I don't know. I haven't really had any werewolf hunters come into the shop before.
Oh, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
Can melt down our silver coins. No.
Okay.
Continue.
That sounds more expensive than just 5. Okay.
You'd be surprised how much a weapon costs.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any crossbows with arrows that are silver tipped? Or have silver in their tips?
Crossbow, yeah, some silver tipped arrows, yeah, for sure. But once again, it's not pure silver. So I don't know if that's a problem for you.
It's good enough. How much
Okay.
money do I have, by the way, Aiden?
500 plus whatever your starting gold was.
Cool.
And then let me do some math real quick to figure out what you'd be able to buy. Are you wanting to? How much of your money are you willing to spend on this? Do you already have a crossbow?
You're gonna have to ask all these questions.
Lindsay, for the love of God, give Ella her character sheet.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that. Hold on. 1 second, Ella. Do you just want my D&D below login?
I mean, if you post it to the group, we'd all be able to see
Oh,
it.
really? Okay, hold on. Collections, my characters.
Can't you like share a link or something like that?
No, not copy. Hold on. Share. Yeah, click to copy. That didn't work. Copy. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Okay.
Yo, can I
I'll put
eat?
it.
Can you eat in real life or?
Yes, in real life.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, you're not gonna jump scare my ass and be like, alright, it's your turn.
Yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll just push it off till tomorrow. Since I guess that's what you wanted anyway.
No.
Ugh.
No.
So Ella, how much are you willing to spend on these crossbow bolts?
I have no concept of money whatsoever, so I'm just gonna say 50.
50 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, that gets you 25 crossbow bolts.
Oh my goodness.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
No, I looked it up. It's actually, it should be, apparently a silver-tipped crossbow bolt. It's supposed to be 5 gold pieces. And I was like, that's a little too much.
Saying you looked it up doesn't mean it's correct.
Well, last time I tried to make a financial system, I had someone yelling at me the entire campaign about how wrong that was. So instead of trying to make it work my way, I'm just going to look up at random strangers on the internet So when I get yelled at for it being wrong, I can blame it on someone else.
Wait, actually, she's edgy. I have a. We're gonna get one silver tipped one, and the rest are gonna be regular ones. And she's gonna be like, "The silver tipped one is for someone special only."
Okay. Now I have to look up the price of normal crossbow bolts. Okay, so that's gonna be. That's really rude. Okay, so that gets you 48 normal crossbow bolts and 2 silver-tipped ones, or 1 silver-tipped one.
Okay, thank you.
And then, can you add that to your character sheet? Is that something it'll let you do?
No.
Maybe you should make your character sheet for yourself when you have some spare time, so this is easier to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just want my login?
That feels really wrong.
Why?
Just take her login, Ellen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on.
I'll take the
Let me
login.
figure out what my login is. 1 second. Log out. Okay. Profile. Where's account? Which one? Hold up. Account. Okay. Wait, if I do like email, is it an email? Okay, Ella, this is the email. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like the username. Does it say put in your username or your email when you log in?
I usually use my email.
Okay, this is the email. Let me figure out what the password is.
How he's really gonna put his login information in a group chat for everyone to see.
D&D Beyond. I do not care.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that we just well, if you use your email to log in, or do you not use the login with Google feature?
I do.
So I do it.
Okay, so I don't know what my password's gonna be, so I'm gonna just send you a ton of passwords that I use. You ready?
Oh, even better, even better.
They're all created from the 5th grade, so they have like bunny and bacon in them, right? Okay.
You're really just gonna send her every single one of your passwords.
Yes.
Oh, you're sending everyone every single one of your passwords. Okay.
Yes. Try this one. Then try this one. You go for it.
Is this your Roblox password too?
Dude, can I hack your Roblox account with this?
You're gonna steal my
Bacon Sweet 142037.
That's my lunch password from 5th grade. That's my special reduced lunch. I'm opening a hospital scalpel. Do you guys want to see?
Aiden, don't say Lindsay's password out loud if I'm recording. It's stupid.
Hee-haw. Hee-haw. Moo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, while we're waiting for this to happen, Ella, while you're, after you buy your bolts, do you already have a crossbow?
Sure, because I can't remember getting any weapons, so...
Lindsay, did you give Ella a crossbow when you made her character?
Listen, I think while we figure this out, we should do me.
Oh, so Lindsay, since you're just gonna give Ella your password and whatever, can you also just go ahead and use the link to put her character into D&D Beyond under your account anyway?
I agree that we should all move on to Adriana now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, let's go!
As this woman walks past your room, yelling at you that she gotta get out of there because you haven't paid for another night, what would you like to do?
I want to get up and be like, yo man, what the fuck? Why was she so mean? I've done nothing but be hospitable.
So I got.
You smell
Again,
alcohol.
Ella didn't work.
It's a birth defect. It's from all the fire running through my veins.
I don't believe that for a second, darling.
She's telling me that? I thought she walked away. That is so rude. She can't prove that.
She walked to the end of the hallway, letting everyone know who had to leave that they had to leave, which was a lot of people, because a lot of people were planning to leave town after the day of the tournament. Now she's walking past, and they're very thin doors, so she hears you whining and complaining about how you're being bullied for smelling of alcohol.
Yeah, I'm getting bullied by this old woman for having a drink. Also, I shouldn't smell like alcohol anymore.
You always smell of alcohol.
That's not. It's not my fault. Princess in the Frog.
In the fog.
Princess in the Fog. I don't think that's true. Does Umbra like the smell of alcohol then, by the way?
Oh my god. Stop trying to fuck every single character. Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants.
Currently, it is in my pants. Does Umbra like the smell of alcohol?
I don't know. You wouldn't know that, so...
I should ask you, shouldn't I? What's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Hey, look, if you're gonna pay for another night here, pay for another night. If not, scoot. You're generous. You're lucky I was generous enough 2 hours instead of 1.
What are you talking about? What time was I supposed to leave? It's like 5 in the morning.
It's 7 o'clock, dear. You said you were gonna check out by 8 when you reserved this place.
Oh, it's 7 in the morning? It's 7 in the morning and you're yelling at me? I haven't even passed my checkout time. And you're yelling at me?
Yes, get out.
Okay, I am leaving. I want to go to a different hostel, I guess. Do you think that barkeeper would let me sleep over at his house?
This hostel is getting a little too hostile, I guess you could say.
I hate you.
Okay. So you're just gonna go find another place to stay instead?
Yes.
Okay, you walk through the doors of the tavern at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the tavern keep, he says, "Oh, Azar, my buddy, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, am I right? Ah, what you want?"
It's definitely 5 a.m. somewhere. I was wondering, would you mind if I slept over at your house? How do you ask someone that normally?
Yeah, you don't ask a random stranger if he can sleep over at their house normally. Well, I suppose he's not a stranger.
Buddy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
we're homies.
I suppose.
You don't know our relationship, Aiden. Maybe we have a long, convoluted past where he knows my entire
for like 3 weeks.
backstory. And I've gotten so drunk and I've cried into this man's arm because I was so drunk off my balls that I told him my long, sad, convoluted backstory.
Yep. Okay. I'm so sorry, Azur, but we don't really have a spare room, you know, with the wife and the kid. You know, it's a... We only rented what we needed. Sorry.
It's all right.
But how'd the tournament go for you yesterday?
I have a job now, so
A
That's
job?
cool.
What kind of job?
I'm either going to a train or to space, so... Oh, that nasty man that you sent with me also is doing stuff, so...
Oh, well, it's good to know he won't be coming back here anytime soon. However, it's really
believe you
unfortunate.
made me do that.
Look, if it makes you feel better, business shot right back up. And you know what? As a thanks, this one's on the house. And he slides a drink over to you.
Thanks. And I take it, and I throw it back, and I drink it in one go.
Yeah. You sure built up a tolerance over these past 3 weeks. I remember just dying. It was just it was a Tuesday when you first walked in. And you took a sip of one of those and you gagged. And now you take it like a champ.
In the eyes, my eyes are watering. I look like I'm sweating. I'm holding my knees.
Are you okay, buddy? You're looking a little phased there.
No. It's 5 a.m. somewhere.
Yeah. So this job, tell me a little more about it. It's a train space?
Well, I don't really know that much about it. I'll probably tell you more after I finish it, because I hardly know anything about it myself.
Okay, well, do you know at least when you gotta be there?
No.
It's 10. 10. The answer is 10.
In 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours? That's not too bad. Why don't you stay and chat a while longer? And we are going to, return to... Well, actually, no. Lindsay, your character, Naya, you've been staying with this old woman who has decided to take you in out of the kindness of her heart for the past, how long have you said you'd probably have been in town? Like a week or two?
A week, yeah.
Yeah. You're in this quaint little house, smushed in between what is essentially a grocery store and another small house, but slightly bigger than yours. And it's a small, quaint little place. It's old for sure, but it's well kept.
Nice.
And the old woman knocks on the door to the spare bedroom, the one that you've been staying in. She says, "Darling, don't you have somewhere to be soon? That thing you were talking about last night. I think you should get up and get ready to go."
You know, I really like it here. I could stay here for quite a bit. It's, I'm sure that thing isn't of great importance. What was it even again?
You said something about train and space, and
I say a lot of things in my many years of living. 67, probably 80 even.
I thought you were 12. You said you were 12 when I took you in.
12, 30. It's a mess, really. Why am I?
I remember when I was that young. The years really do blend together as they pass, don't they?
They do. I have 4 families. But
4.
if you could just make me more of this gorgeous pie that you've made me, ma'am, and I'll be right out your way to go find whatever it is that you think I have to do.
Oh, well, I have wonderful news for you. Because on this windowsill over here, I actually set out a pie to cool overnight. And you know what? I decided it's a going away gift. You can have it all.
I start floating upwards to the scent of the pie.
I was gonna say, the scent is visible. It's got this warm smoke through the air, and it lifts you up by your nose and pulls you towards it. So you float
Literally
towards the
Undertale.
air.
This is the opening scene of Undertale.
Yeah, Lindsay. Literally Undertale. It's just like that one media.
No, this is when Toro gives you the pie. Alright, anyway.
I made the joke first. You rat. You.
I was
rat.
thinking more like Word World, where someone stole the pie. That was
I
spelled
would've
P-I-E.
killed the old woman if that happened.
Okay, Lindsay. You scarf down that pie. It is the most delicious
I leave one slice.
blueberry pie you have ever tasted in your life. And you, of course, leave one slice for the old woman. You pass the tray.
Slice in a little napkin.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I made an assumption. Anyway, and she waves you goodbye. Come back soon, dear. Anytime you need a place to stay, my home will always be open for you. As you set off. Yes, Word World. I said Word World, okay? It's Word World. Is there anything else you want to say other than Word World? Any sort of anything you want to add to this conversation other than frog, pig, dog? Don't forget bear. I always loved the bear character. He was my favorite. Yeah. This doesn't matter. We're doing D&D, not Word World discussion. All right. And next up, everyone, you've all set off for where you're supposed to meet up in the castle to set out for your mission. All of you except Azar. Azar, it's been a solid 2 hours. You are now laughing hysterically, having a good time with your old pal at the tavern. Well, not really an old pal. You've only known him for 3 weeks, but you're laughing. He's had a few drinks too, and now you're gonna be drunk on the job later. Anyway, oh, Azar, please do come back again. I don't hate you, and by the way, Azar, please do come back again soon. You're one of my favorite customers I've ever had. Oh,
Is he drunk too?
he's a little tipsy.
Okay, also, in my defense, in 3 weeks, I made you fall madly in love with me, so suck on these.
Okay, yo, mama. Look at the time. You better get going. I don't mean to rush you, but really you should show up for these sorts of things a little earlier.
Okay, I will be on my way, Mr. Barkeep.
I'll see you some other time, I hope, man. And he reaches out, he grabs your hand, and he gives you a firm shake before he sends you on your merry way.
And then I stumble out the door.
You what? Oh, you stumble out the door. Sorry, it took me a second. I'm slightly deaf.
Actually, in canon, I want to stumble out the door and fall on my knee, and I have a huge bruise on my knee.
Yeah, are you gonna accuse someone of beating you?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm not. Okay, all of you file into the building one by one where you were told to meet up, which is definitely included in the presentation, even if I didn't bring it up. You meet in essentially what is like it's like a train station. No, it is a train station, but it's like a private train station, just for like the castle, because the world's main infrastructure is train-based. And you all crowd into this room. Not really a crowd, because there's only like 29 of you. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, as you walk in, you see the same guy who was entering you into the tournament, who was asking you for your names yesterday. He sits there, and he's got a little book in front of him, sitting at a desk, and behind him is 2 different doorways to 2 different rooms. And everyone's lining up to go talk to him.
Second guy?
He was the
the
first
guy I
guy.
threatened or the one I didn't? Oh, okay.
He's the one you threatened.
No, I didn't threaten the first guy. I threatened the
No, why you
second
just
one
say-
because he pissed me off.
No, you. Oh no, you're. I don't know. It's the one whose job you're trying to jeopardize. Yeah.
I tried to jeopardize both of them.
You're a little bit of a rascal. Anyway, first up in line is Flynn, always on time, always orderly. In front of you in line is this red-skinned tiefling who has about shoulder-length brown hair. And Claire, I want you to go ahead and introduce your character. What do they look like? And yeah, go ahead. If you're still, like, here.
Wait, say that last part again?
Sorry, just introduce your character. What do they look like?
So my character, Lauren, is a tiefling. They have, or she has crimson skin, she has gray eyes, and short brunette hair, like a bob haircut. What else? She is the ranger, I guess.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, any, like, minute details that might be important, what she's wearing, that sort of thing.
Can I ask you a question?
Me?
I'm so sorry. Claire, does she have horns?
Yeah,
Or
she
wings?
does. She has horns.
What's her horn shape?
It's
I was gonna say horn shape.
It had. Wait, let me pull up the.
Just send it in chat.
Well, it's in the D&D Beyond thing because I added my character there. 1 second.
Okay, thank you. I'll go get it.
Anyway. Oh, sorry,
Go ahead.
I didn't realize you were still going. No, you need to finish first.
What else about my character?
Is that it? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Flynn, you are behind this person in line, and some man behind you drunkenly staggers into you, and you bump into this tiefling a little bit. And yeah, go ahead and talk it out, I guess. Whatever you guys want to do. Alright. Alex,
What are we in line for?
you're in line to So, like I said at the beginning of the session, in the recap, after the last session, which was the tournament, you guys were told that you could come back for a mission. That is the mission you are being assigned to the 2 of missions. It is randomly assigned, so you've been told, and that's what you're just in line to see which mission you're going to be assigned to, and then depending on which mission you're supposed to be going on, determine which gate you go through.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess since Flynn just bumped into you, he'd probably, like, apologize or something. That's what I was thinking when I planned.
Because
You don't know any of these people.
I'm not like in a hostel or anything, or like I'm
The
just
hostel
there.
you were in, you would have already left, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just thought that since your character would, I hadn't introduced them yet, I didn't have to go through the whole, where they were at the beginning of the day. I thought it'd be a good place to introduce them here once everything's, like, all set up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Are you guys gonna talk?
Damn,
Should I?
sorry, Alex
Um,
really
I'm
has
sorry.
no manners.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
really just
sorry.
ran right into this dude and didn't even say anything. God.
Sorry, I'm just reading. Excuse me.
In her drunkenness, I grab onto Flynn's shoulders,
Oh,
and I'm like, "Ugh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you."
I kind of like scoop the. How tall are you? Hold on.
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, we're both I'm like 2 inches taller than you, I think. I guess I kind of like
We're
grab onto you.
Yes.
You
I'm
can check his eyes
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry. Kind of like try
Oh
to
my
hold
god,
you
that's
too.
so true. Alex, you could
Like
poke
I was
my
holding.
eyes out with your beak.
I could. I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. I'm gonna do that to someone else. I kind of like
Yeah,
I
not yet.
hold you there for a minute, and I'm like, like I'm holding, like when you hold babies because they want to stand. That's what I'm doing to you.
I'm like slumping over as you hold me.
Yeah.
I'm just that drunk.
Hey, you please.
Pardon?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm so sorry for knocking myself into you.
It's all right. Are you drunk?
No, this early on the job.
Oh, okay. I just could, wonder where the scent is coming from.
No, I just naturally smell like that, or so I've been told.
Oh,
It kind of hurts my feelings, but you know.
I'm sorry. No, you smell like it's like a well-aged whiskey. It smells quite nice. Yes.
Thank you.
And then,
I'm still holding you, by the way.
Mhm.
I still kind of have you there. I'm like, should I let go?
No, I'm just standing there. I don't even notice, but like, so I have like little flame streaks in my hair, you know, and they're just like glowing brighter every time I lie or I laugh because I'm just so drunk off my ass.
I noticed your hair, and I'm like, oh, fascinating. That's fascinating. I like your hair. Is that natural?
Yes, born and raised.
Wow, what is it? That's interesting. I've never seen hair like this before. You're a tiefling, right?
Thank you. People tell me I'm unique like that.
Yeah, I
Azar is a
can quite
genasi.
tell. Genasi.
Huh?
Okay.
Nothing.
You're a genasi.
Alex
Yeah.
just asking. Yeah.
Wow. Do you mind if I sit you down and I take a few sketches of your hair? I just would like some notes.
Sure, like yourself.
I that's what I do then. I kind of like sit Azar down and then I start like circling them as I do these like fast sketches of like what the hair looks like and add little kind of notes to the sketches.
Yeah, as you were doing that, sorry, I almost interrupted you like 4 times because I thought you were done.
Sorry.
As you're doing that, Claire, your character, Willerin, is called forward by the man behind the desk. You were at the front of the line, and he said, next, and as you shuffle up to him, he asks, name?
Willerin.
Willerin, just a second, gotta find you on my list. Flips on this clipboard that's got only 2 pieces of paper on it. He flips to the second page, flips back to first. I missed it. My bad. All right, you're going through door number 2. That way, on my left. Your right.
All right,
Get
thank
along
you.
now. Yep. Find a seat. We'll get your presentation in a second. Yep. Next, Flynn, you walk up to him with his clipboard. Name.
Flynn Vandal.
You're going through door number 2. On my left. Your right.
I just go. I just
Next.
I am fumbling with myself, and I go up and I slam my hand down on the table, and I'm like, "Hey, Zara."
Oh no, not you again.
Yes, me.
Going through door number 1, my right, your left.
Oh,
Have fun. Next in line is going to be Lola. Step up, give me your name.
Lola.
You, hold on, are going through door number 2, my left, your right. Next, and that's going to be you, Naya. Lindsay. 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 Lindsay, hello? Lindsay, please. Lindsay. Lindsay. Lindsay, please. Oh. Okay. I didn't even see that. Okay. Lindsay's character is also going on door number 2. My left, your right. And everyone who's gone through door number 2, we are going to be following you for now. I'm sorry, Azar, but this is where you will meet your at the end of everything I have planned for you this session. Don't worry though, some more planned for you tomorrow. You all sit down. I don't think any of you know each other because all of you are too busy not talking to each other, I guess. But yeah, Flynn and Willerin, you just happen to sit down next to each other. You should talk while you wait. Wait for the person to come out to give you your talk about what you're doing.
No.
So as you sit down next to this brown-haired tiefling redskin, yeah, please talk. I'm trying to connect these characters so I don't have to go down the list one by one. It's taking up so much time.
When I enter the thing, I accidentally sit I don't know. I actually sit on Claire, I guess. I don't know. Interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
And I awkwardly sit beside you.
I'm Lauren.
Nice to meet you. I'm Flynn. So what brings you here?
Nothing much. I'm Aiden, quick, remind me who's the person we're trying to on the train?
You don't know which mission you're going to do. I think what Flynn's asking, or Alex is asking here, is why did you join the tournament? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And, yeah. So why did you join the tournament?
I just need the extra money, and I'm wanting to get away from the area I've been living in for most of my life.
Oh, well, I don't try, but where kingdom do you come from?
Willorin, you come from the the Great Market Kingdom known as Valos, which is located directly under the world's tallest peak, the largest mountain across the 4 continents. You owned your little bookshop there.
Wait,
Thank you.
you're a bookkeep.
In case you forgot.
You're okay, wait. I'll let you say that.
Say it again.
I'll let you say that, because I have something to add to that. Wait. No.
Sorry. No,
I don't drink.
your volume was low, so I turned it up.
So you're a bookkeep. You like books?
Yeah, that and scriptures and things like that.
Oh, so you're like a researcher.
Yeah, somewhat.
I studied at this kingdom education center, and I was there for a researcher, and now I own my own library.
Oh, that's really cool. And
Yeah,
what
you
are
should stop by.
yeah, definitely. What are you? What brings you here?
Oh, I'm just trying to raise some funds for the library and, volunteer work.
Okay.
Yeah, at this moment, out from the door on the right walks Alston Wells, the scientist who gave the presentation yesterday on what the missions were and what they meant. He walks out in front of everyone, all sat down on their benches or whatever on the side of the rooms. He says, "Greetings! Hello, everyone! Congratulations, you have been selected." Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Can it be Markiplier?
It is not Markiplier.
Please be Markiplier.
No, it can't be Markiplier. This is one of my most important characters. I'm not replacing him with Markiplier. Oh, God, you guys, you guys have been selected for Group 2. Your mission is going to take you to see the stars. Yeah, space. Space is cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. Thank you to my one person in the audience who gave me a reaction. That really means a lot to me. I love to hear people paying attention. Thank you. My one fan.
I am your biggest
I
fan.
pay attention, Eden. It's okay.
No, this is in character.
Oh, in character, my bad.
Yeah. So I already gave like a brief kind of like overview of what you're doing. Stop trying. Keep it in your pants. Sorry. Just looking over at ye old VC's Twitch chat and seeing someone being ungodly. Anyway, back to D&D. I gave you a brief overview of what you guys are doing today. Yesterday, with my wonderful presentation. I know you guys, actually I don't, no one, it seems like none of you were also paying attention then, either. No. Except for when you wanted to make fun of my graphic design skills. I put a lot of thought and effort and passion into that presentation. Words can hurt, guys. But that doesn't matter. So I scrapped the presentation I was going to give you guys today, because obviously you guys didn't like my presentation. And you can see tears visibly welling up in his eyes. Anyway, you guys, the prisoner, who is prophesized to be the bane of man, a shapeshifter with unlimited potential, born as an albino child with strange tattoos all over his body. Or their body, my bad. Anyway, this person, because they had their occasional rampage, destroyed a village or two, nothing too big yet. But of course, you know how prophecies are. It's most likely going to happen. I haven't seen a prophecy yet that hasn't come true. So the government back then, they locked him up. Well, cryogenically froze him, tossed him up in space so he couldn't escape, and have left him there until now. However, we finally believe we have a place that we can keep him safely locked away. Other than space, because space is kind of volatile, you know? Just a small piece of debris falling, zooming through space past the wrong circuitry, and zip, oh, everything's broken, he's free. Falls to Earth, causes destruction. So, yeah, that's why we're bringing him down. That's why we need to go grab him. Also, like I said, the debris, there's actually supposed to be star showers coming through that exact area within the upcoming week, which is also, it puts it at risk. So we gotta bring him down. That's the main thing. You guys are going to go via train to an astronomer's outpost, whatever you want to call it, and you're gonna be launched up there via ship. You're going to use that ship to bring the prisoner down. He's going to be placed on a train, and you are going to escort him to Kodo, similar to the other mission, except just taking a slight detour to space. Does anyone have any questions?
I thought it was solely train-based.
Well, the other mission was solely train-based. There was 2 missions. One that was supposed to take you guys to space, the other that was just solely train-based. You guys have been selected to go to space.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought it was... Sorry.
Yes,
I'm
you.
sorry,
With
I'm interrupting.
No,
this is
actually, you're
for
right. Yeah.
Aiden.
Yeah.
For Aiden.
For me.
You know, I
Go ahead.
interview my husband.
No, you said your Markiplier. You said your husband was someone else.
Please.
Yes, so true, Remy. Can we ban that guy?
Oh,
Mods, can we ban that guy?
Oh, ban
no.
that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. No
Oh,
more
you wanted to be my
Markiplier.
husband, please.
No Markiplier. Markiplier was canon in the last campaign, and not this
He
one.
was?
I'm Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, you guys never went to visit Jacksepticeye, by the way. You should feel really bad about that one.
Bruh,
Okay.
the Irish
Yeah.
Markiplier is better.
One more, please.
Anyway, yeah, Markiplier was the ice lich that was keeping who was cursed to keep the eternal winter within the ring of ice.
I think
You're
he's still an ice
different.
Lich. Like, I'm still...
You put him out of his misery. Well, you weren't there, but everyone else put him out of his misery. This was actually before.
Wait, I'm old. My character's old. He doesn't remember. Is he going to space, or is he going... is he on the train? He doesn't remember.
We're just now getting the presentation that's telling you guys that you have been selected for the space group.
And by him not remembering, I mean, I don't remember.
I figured. This is a little bit of a... Never mind. So, any other questions?
Can I bring my gun?
Yes, you can bring your gun. Well, actually, I don't know. That could be dangerous.
Would it be less dangerous if I brought all of my guns?
Oh, I think
Okay.
that would make it more dangerous.
Why?
I mean, granted, a majority of the station is built out of relatively strong material, but if you shoot the wrong place, you put a hole through the whole thing, and it just explodes.
Yeah, but like, I'm careful. I'm John Moses Browning. I have invented so many guns. I know guns inside and out. I am a master in firearms mechanic.
Everyone knows John Moses Browning died over 100 years ago.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But my body was denied death, and so here I am.
I'm so sorry about that for you, but
You should be sorry about it because it's only gonna get worse for you, buddy.
well, actually, I'm not going on this one. I'm actually just here to give you your little talk, and then I'm gonna go to the other room, give them their talk, and I'm actually going on the other mission, so it's not really a problem for me.
I roll to shoot him.
You roll to what?
I roll to kill him.
Wait, hold on.
Are you
Would I
sure
see
about
John
that?
Moses
No.
Browning pulling out his...
I won't shoot him for now.
Okay. I'd prefer if you didn't shoot him ever, but
I cannot promise that.
yeah, I guess I can't really control you.
I think you should try and shoot him and miss, and then Alston tases your ass.
He pulls out his rod.
Oh. I'm just bone. I can't be tased. I'm just bone.
He'll find a way to tase you in a way that matters to you.
But I couldn't find the animated skeleton rig because I'm pretty sure you have to buy it. So.
Yeah, you have to buy a lot of stuff on D&D Beyond. The only reason we use it is because it's just simple. It's if I found a better place, we would have been using it by now. If anyone has any questions,
Boy, I wish.
what? Anyway, any other questions aside from the decrepit old man with the guns?
I have a question.
Yes,
all of us
you. Yeah, everyone's here. You're as soon as once everyone's done asking their questions, we're gonna load you onto the train and gonna get going.
The
I have a
questions for
not
the-
John Moses Browning question.
Okay.
Can I keep my hit
Lindsay.
points?
Can you heal your hit points?
Oh,
Yeah, you
in
long
the
rested last
chat.
night.
Oh,
Can
no,
I
I'm
put
sorry.
them
I was
back?
getting up because there's a bug in my room. Hold on, what did you say? Oh, wait, why aren't you there? It's back.
Oh yeah, no, Azar isn't in this room. I thought that was an in character, like is everyone here? Are we ready to leave? Kind of thing. Azar isn't going on the mission. He's going on the other one. And also Alice. Alice's character.
Oh, there's a disgusting ladybug in my room.
Ladybugs aren't disgusting.
Ladybugs are so swag. Die.
They are. They are.
I think Lindsay just hates women.
Yes. This is what it hates women and hates gay people. God.
It's on me.
I have a question.
I'm such a nerd. I'm freaking bookmarking D&D stuff.
You, Mr. You with the bright, colorful feathers. I love those, by the way. They looked very well groomed.
I have raven feathers.
Oh, well, it's just your
Dark
profile
blue.
picture
They're
has,
like dark violet, dark blue.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The violets and the blues, the lighting in here, it just gives them that wonderful sheen.
Thank you. I had a question about the space. So are we visiting any particular planets or chat? So are this
No, we're not even. You're not even leaving orbit.
Oh.
It's just a space station, just barely out of orbit. Because it's, we couldn't throw it out into space drifting forever. Because who knows, that might. It's well, not just that. He'd be floating through space for all eternity out of a fate that, in my opinion, would be worse than death. Never, no chance of ever being freed. No chance of. In my mind, he hasn't even done anything. Well, I can't say he hasn't done anything wrong. It's only like 3 villages.
Oh,
For all.
whoa!
Look, I'm just saying, he didn't really even kill anyone. I mean, a few people got. Man, I don't think he's deserving of such a fate. I feel like there's people a lot worse out there who are more deserving of that, and I don't feel like he deserves that. Like, maybe if he had brought about the downfall of all mankind, then, like, have you not seen Minority Report? Have you not seen Minority Report?
I haven't seen Minority Report in so long. Wait.
That's the one where the guy gets accused of because it's the one where they have like psychics predict when people are gonna kill someone, and then they lock them away before they actually do. But like, there's this whole thing where like sometimes they don't even actually do it. It was just like a thought that went through their head, and they were like, no, but they lock them away anyway. Anyway, it's just we gotta be fair here. I personally feel like we should kill him before we just throw him out into space for all eternity. Is there any other questions from you?
I just wanted to know about the space areas that we're going to, so I could maybe research more about them before we head there.
Well, like I said, it's just a space station, almost entirely dedicated to this prisoner, keeping him there. I mean, we do have some like onboard researchers up there because, you know, it's a space station. It's
reserved to get up here.
I have a question.
Yes, we'll get to you in a second. Like I said, the whole prophesizing he was going to be the bane of all mankind, bringing down society, and you know, just like he went on a few rampages and just destroyed 1 or 2 small towns. Well, it's actually 3, but.
Okay. That's it.
Does anyone have questions? Who's asking?
John Moses, if you have a question too, you can also ask your question.
John?
Okay, my question is, since I'm above, do I have to wear a spacesuit?
You don't really need spacesuits. You're going to be inside the facility, the different like oxygenated facilities the whole time.
In the event of a malfunction, will I need a spacesuit?
Yes.
Why?
Because you still breathe magically, and you still need magic breath. The magic, you see, essentially, it's magic photosynthesis. I'm going to canonize this now, so I don't have an enemy that, like, suffocates you later in the campaign, and you don't go, actually, I couldn't suffocate in space, so this monster wouldn't be able to hurt me like this. So
this
I'm just going
ableism. You're making fun of me because I'm autistic and I'd be able to remember that.
Well, no, I'm not making fun of you for. I'm just saying you're gonna pull that out, and I need to make sure you don't pull that out later in the campaign.
Right, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a question.
Any other questions? You, young girl in the back.
Oh, I have a question. Why are we on the train? Is it only the winners of the competition?
Yeah. One could say it's, well, we talked about this last time, but a majority of our military forces are in a different continent trying to get rid of the huge infestation.
It's just like America.
No, because they're actual monsters.
Oh.
So we're doing
Like
the
giant
American
bugs.
government, brown people are too.
Oh, you, Remy. You beat me to the joke. Anyway, what was that, Lindsay?
So we're doing the whole competition was because the military couldn't do it, so they need us to do the Space Force Among Us thing?
Yes, essentially, pretty much. It's not just you. We have a few members of the Royal Guard. Shout out to my lady Freya, right next to you. Wow.
Yo!
She's my personal bodyguard.
I didn't know that.
I don't trust the queer woman.
Anyway, I assume that's all for questions because no one else has their hands up.
We get to have assigned seating.
You do not have assigned seating. Sit with whoever you want, talk to whoever you want. Go ahead and make some friends while you're here. Pass the time. You're gonna be, well, you're not even gonna be on there for that long, but...
We're gonna be cryogenetically frozen.
No.
Are we going to be put under?
No.
Will there be snacks?
Yes.
How old are you?
23.
Why?
Because I was born 23 years ago.
Why?
Speak for yourself. I was born about 200 years ago.
Well, you actually, I think these are questions you should be asking your parents instead.
Why?
I don't want to give you the talk.
I would like to put
Why?
a gun up her head and say, "Can we
I
get
I go to the child and I pull out a book about sex, and I sit on my lap, and I'm like, alright, here's something.
Before he
You
can
know,
start talking, I
when-
start shooting as loud as I can because I don't want a child to be sullied by.
Alright, no,
so
no,
you're an
put,
educator.
no,
By the way,
no.
The entire time when I realized that you existed, I just started like walking around you, sketching you, and taking notes of every word you said.
Who? Me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Why?
because
You-
you're literally undead.
So?
Fuck.
I don't trust you, little gay boy.
6'1". No, 2?
I look
You're
Six-
old or something like that.
Wait, how old is Moses Brownie? Hold on, I forgot.
He lived in like the 1800s. He's probably short. A lot of people were short back then.
How tall was John Moses Browning?
Alright.
Okay, here we go. Alright, why can I not find him? How tall was the man?
Oh my god! There's no way this is correct. From what I found, it says he was 6'5".
Yeah, yes!
Is this a real person?
Yes! I'm so
Was it
happy I can
prison?
actually look down on him and say, I don't trust you, little gay boy!
Oh
'Cause
my
I'm so
god!
big.
Hold on. What? 6 foot?
Yes!
Holy
I'm
cow.
huge! I'm like the biggest
Daddy, I'm
person in
sorry.
the room! My strength modifier is still 0!
No, Lindsay, not the how to sex screenshot.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No! No!
This is the book that was handed to me. I'm reading it as we speak.
Alright, everyone, on to the... This train is going to take you to the
Ladybug is back.
This train is going to take you to the base. It should be about 20 minutes to get there. Go ahead and pack on.
It's a bit
Alright.
cramped in here.
It's really not. There is... There's only about like...
For you, Tiny.
Alright, little girl. So, here's
1, 2, 3...
this is an
4,
important
5.
talk that your parents should have. How did you? Where are your parents, by the way?
Microphone is so bad. I'm sorry.
I
Also-
would like to...
Sorry. On this train is 10 of you. It includes Claire, Alex, Remy, Ella, and Lindsay, as well as
Whoa.
Freya, Lindsay's bodyguard,
Yes.
the one that only Azar knows as Umbra, the one who got the highest amount of eliminations in the tournament, and the one who was constantly walking around with the cloak, the one who went into the Royal Armory with John Moses Browning and got the sword.
Yes!
And okay. And also in here is the pirate. The one who's wearing the pirate hat is obviously a pirate. It's pretty self-explanatory that they're a pirate.
Yarg.
Yeah, yarg, as the kids say. A gnome. Just a nondescript gnome. Nothing about him sticks out.
Is it like garden gnome or like?
No, it's in like the gnome race.
Oh, is that a reduction stereotype?
What?
Yes.
Is garden gnome a reductionist stereotype to just do a racism?
Yes.
I mean, it's John
Yes.
Moses Browning. Probably.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, I take it back. There's only 9 people in here.
Someone died.
Yeah, someone died out of nowhere. Alright, so it's not even that cramped. Ooh, what is on my mouse? That's disgusting. As you all pack into the train, even though it's not really packing, the train... even though it's not that packed.
I am. John Moses Browning is. He's packing heat.
John Moses Browning has to stand up with a hunch because everyone else got to the seats first.
I hate all of you.
Okay, so you guys, you should go ahead and make casual talk with whoever you want if you want to go talk to any of these people.
I finally do sex talk with this little girl. Thank you. Alright.
Anyway, the 10th person, by the way, was supposed to be Jackson, but he's not here right now, so I guess he's not in here. Sorry, what was that, Flynn?
To the little girl.
Okay. No, I wouldn't say it like that if I were you, but...
Yeah, no.
I need help, someone please.
Go ahead, talk away.
Oh,
Go on, Alex.
Hold on.
I'm crawling under the seats.
Okay.
Why is nobody talking today?
I would like to intervene.
Turn around and I run
I would like to intervene between Alex and Lindsay.
Turn around and I just like, and I guess I run into John Willis Brown. Sorry. Nice bone. I
I
like your
saw
bone.
you taking notes on me. I also heard what you were saying to that child.
I was just asking where the child's parents were, and
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Oh my god, okay, I take it back. There's 10 people on this train. Cornelius, a giant white dragonborn paladin, comes stumbling through the doors of the train at the very last second, right as they're closing. Jackson, now's your time for you to explain yourself as to why you're late in character.
Sorry guys, I was doing some guard stuff, and they gave me the late shift, and yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm here now.
Freya,
thing is
sitting,
born of the devil.
Freya, sitting right next to Nias, scoffs under her breath. Bullshit, you were out getting drunk with the other guys again last night.
No, it's just some bro stuff, you know? We gotta do the guards and stuff, come on.
That thing is born of Satan.
It's actually born of a
about it?
dragon.
It has a strong tail and a forked tongue.
Just like me, for real.
Infernal.
What are you?
I slap shit out of the skeleton.
He rattles. He goes.
He makes the
I'm making note.
Skelecoopa noise from New Super Mario Bros.
And just pray tell what was that for?
You're being racist.
I'm not being racist. That thing is a demon.
What do you have against
The
me?
demons aren't coming around this part.
Silence, Infernal! Behind me, Satan!
What do you have?
I
Like,
grab the
what
head.
are you? Who are you? I don't even know you. What do you have against me?
My name is John Moses Browning.
I ripped that skeleton.
I'm going
That-
to
Eat his
continue
ass.
talking.
Say
Am a
you're-
from God.
you're irrelevant without saying you're irrelevant.
100 years ago, and
In
my
my
body was
bag.
denied death.
Say you're
You're in
irrelevant
my
without saying
bag.
you're irrelevant. You're so irrelevant. Like, who even are you? You're not even, like, who? Excuse me? Like, bruh.
If it were not for me, you would not have a gun on your hip right now.
What? I don't even have a gun. I literally have, like, cool weapons. What do you have, a gun? That's so lame, like, seriously? Imagine not having, like, swords and stuff. Lame.
Somebody silence the infernal beast.
Freya stands up and says,
You're
"For the love of God, please stop arguing. You're supposed to be
Finally,
making
somebody
friends here."
against God.
Listen, I'm chill like that, but they started it. So,
Finally,
I don't care who started it, just stop it.
okay, I'm sorry.
You're
You're like,
Tell me, woman.
you're like, chill.
Tell me, woman. Are you as well a woman of faith?
Of course I am.
Have you read the Book of Mormon?
What?
The Book of Mormon. The story
You mean
of Jesus
Elder
Christ coming to
I
America.
don't have much time to read works of fiction in my free time.
A work of fiction. If you are not a Christian, then what are you?
What the hell is a Christian?
Pagan! Dirty pagan!
I think you're really irrelevant, bro. You just need to
God
chill
have mercy
down.
on your wretoid soul.
Drink a beer or something, bro.
I can't
go
step
straight through
between.
me.
You sound
You
like
are severely uneducated. And I hand John Moses Browning a book on modern religion and how we should be accepting of other religions. It's the book. That's
John
the book.
Moses Browning is a Mormon. He is not going to be accepting of other religions.
On God.
That is true. That is true. But like this is like it opens. It's supposed to be insightful. I say you should read this.
John Moses Browning, that's not very alt-left of you.
Moses Browning is not alt-right or alt-left. He is just interested
Neutral.
in guns and God.
John Moses Browning is alt-center.
Real John Moses Browning is alt-center. He is a radical centrist.
He's just chaotic neutral. You know?
Actually, I'm a true neutral. I think my alignment is.
Guns and God like a true American.
I want to go and talk to the guy that went with me to the armory.
But
Okay, you walk up to this guy who's is sitting there, elbows on his knees, kind of hunched over, still wearing that hood and cape that he always has. Well, not always. You've only really known him for. You don't even know him. You've only seen him like once or twice, but that he's been wearing the previous 2 times that you saw him. As you approach, he looks up a little.
I'm gonna kneel down so I can get on his level because again, 6'5". And I'm just
You need something.
I'd like to make it perfectly clear. I have no problem with the homosexual community.
Okay, neither do I.
Fantastic. Then it seems, well, I know you don't, but it seems we have something in common.
Yes.
It seems as well that we are both enthusiasts of weaponry.
I suppose you could say that, yes.
Tell me, what draws you to swords instead of the great works of iron and wood that are firearms?
I suppose just the skill set. It's less about whether or not you can hit. I mean, with a sword this big, a hit is essentially guaranteed. If someone could dodge this mighty blade, I'd be impressed. It's more about how much damage you can do with just one swing.
Why, clearly you know not the difference between 9mm and 45 auto.
I've never been one for firearms.
Um,
I prefer to get up close and personal.
No. Well, you see... what did you say again? I forgot.
Say about what?
You said you like to get up close and personal, right? Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Well, you see, one could achieve the same thing with a firearm and have a guaranteed success.
Being close and personal or dead?
Being up close and personal.
Okay.
Well, because a firearm is much smaller, it's a lot easier to deflect, and yes, it is Umbra.
You see, small queer.
What?
Nothing. You see, with a firearm, such as I pull it out, I pull up my pistol.
Which one? The really rusty one or the slightly rusty one?
The one I came with. I had two to boot. I had an automatic rifle and I had a pistol.
Both of
And
which
I
I
guess
assume are incredibly rusty because they've also been in the grave with you for 200 years.
They're both like vaguely well maintained. I guess they're like, I don't know, like if you've ever gone to a gun show and you've seen the ones that are like kind of dinged up and scratched and everything, that's what these look like.
Okay,
What am I
I've
saying?
never been
None
to
of you have been
gun
to
show.
gun shows. You don't live in Germany.
Yeah, I was about to say, we don't live in America.
Sorry, that's like a purely American thing is gun shows.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of like scratched and dinged up, but it's still like it obviously functions. I pull it out and I show
They
it to
all
him, and
function.
I say to him, see, with something like this, you have the power of the Almighty God in your hands, and you can
Which
rain
one?
down His holy justice on whoever so dare oppose you.
But which god?
Well, Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. Jesus Christ.
Megaverse?
What was that you said?
Did you say Omegaverse?
So, shit, I meant to say that out of character. Flynn, while as he's taking the ups, he goes, Omega? Megaverse? And then, like, quickly looks down and writes Omegaverse, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Canon. Omegaverse is not canon.
His notebook beside the little skeleton sketch he has of him that goes along with all the other notes.
But I wonder. I have to wonder, small abnormality. I have to wonder, what drew you to this sword in particular?
I mean, look at it. It's shiny, rather large.
It is large.
Magic. Ooh.
Magic, you say?
I suppose I am, in a way, trying to collect the whole set. I already have this fun little ring that goes along with it. Both
Really?
originate from the same Titan.
Titan,
Galahheim.
you say?
Yes, one of the Titans of old. The one slain down by the mighty Tyr.
Interesting. You see, I, myself, am what is known as an artificer. Oh, Aiden, also, I have all the artificer infusions in the artificer spell list bookmarked on my computer. So whenever I need to pull up a spell or an infusion, I can just do that really quickly.
Alright.
Because they don't have it on D&D Beyond.
I know. I don't even... They mention, something to do with an artificer halfway through the character creator. If you are an artificer, blah blah blah, you can use... This would work well with you, or something like that. But they don't have it available as a class? That always, really irritated me.
It makes me so mad.
Who is this Jesus Christ you speak of?
Oh. Well. Trying to explain this in the best way possible. Jesus Christ was a man who lived many, many, many years ago, who is the Son of God. And
which God?
He's not explaining this very well, because he has a -2 in charisma.
Which God?
The God.
Which one?
The one true God, obviously.
So do you mean the first God? Or...
No, the only one. What do you mean,
there's...
the first one?
You know, the 9 gods are...
9?
9 of them, yes.
There's just one.
Okay, keep going on with your funny little tale.
Anyway, he's the son of God, and he died to atone for all of our sins. And he was also in America. Hang on, I have a copy of the Book of Mormon, but I don't remember anything from it.
What is in America?
America? The land
Where?
of the free, the home of the brave? Where? Well, where are we right now?
We're on the continent known as Exaltia. Is it a small town?
Is that close to, Europe?
I don't know any of these places you're talking of.
You don't know where Europe is?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Okay, what about Asia?
Is this some sort of joke?
No! What do you mean a joke?
You're making up names.
No.
Or are these just small towns I've never heard of?
No, they're not they're entire masses of land.
Masses of land that a landlord would own, or
no,
an island?
No. Like the size of a continent. These are entire continents that you're saying you don't know exist.
There's only 4 continents, though.
No, there are 7. What do you mean?
Clearly, John Moses Browning has never watched Avatar.
John Moses Browning was alive before movies.
How did you make it as a background check? You're clearly senile.
What? No! I'm as sharp as ever. Thank you very much. I would like to cast as not as an attack, but as a show of my prowess. What am I gonna cast? Now I have to actually choose. I would like to cast Dancing Lights.
Dancing lights? What is that? Oh, is that just lights that dance? Sorry, I thought that was really funny.
Torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. What did I say? You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. So I'd like to just cast that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. And is there like any sort of like,
There's no roll
DC
or
or?
anything. I just no, there's no roll or anything. I just do it.
Oh, you brought out the fireworks. That's really impressive. I'm going to take a nap now. Would you give me some peace?
I hope you find God in your dreams.
That sounds vaguely like a threat.
No, not at all.
Okay. And he bends back over in his hunched back, on a shoulders on knees position, hood covering his face. And
As
at
John
this
Moses
moment,
Browning returned to his seat.
at this
Rattle,
moment,
rattle.
there is a, huh?
Rattle, rattle. The sound effects I imagine when he walks.
I mean,
Yeah.
Minecraft sound effects.
Like,
whatever.
yeah, exactly like Minecraft.
Yeah. At that moment, you have over the intercom, there is a boom, boom. You are now at your destination as the train slowly comes to a stop and the doors open. And on the other side of this door is a group of scientists, you'd assume. They look like scientists, so they're scientists. They're scientists. And they greet you kindly. Welcome everyone. This way. We've arrived at our destination. Everyone get ready for blast off! Is they excited to see the stars?
Man was not meant.
Yes.
Man was
Yeah?
not meant to leave
There's
his
a
home.
camera in this universe.
Yeah, there's cameras.
I take pictures of both. I take pictures of John Willis Browning, and I also get ready to take them of like space.
All right this way, and they lead you to into this building, and you see other scientists like working at like computers and stuff. Some of them give you nods, waves as you pass by. The intern runs past with like a few cups of coffee, and
Man
then
was not intended to leave his home.
well, as far as I'm concerned, you're outside of your home too right now, buddy.
I'm
All right,
also
right
not
this way.
technically man anymore.
Okay. And it seems like it's just not dawning on him that you are in fact a walking skeleton. Do you need like a... Never mind. Yeah, the ship... you enter like this sort of courtyard, and there's a ship waiting right there for you all. The doors are open. It's got kind of like a ramp, one of those openings in the back that have like the ramp, and it's open for you all to go inside. As you all walk up and take your seats, you hear a voice over the sort of intercom of this ship that says, "All right, everyone, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for liftoff. And don't try to be no rule breaker and not buckle your seatbelts. I have an indicator up here. You will not be able to take off until everyone has their seatbelts fastened." And as you all pile into the ship, a few additional scientists pile in after you. The ones that are going to ultimately like hook up like the prisoner and like move him to the ship while you're up at the station. Alright, is everyone ready? And everyone
Yeah.
is buckled up now, because I'm not going to let you role-playing not buckling up your seatbelt, because that's going to add way too much time to this session that we do not have, because we're already running behind schedule. Alright!
Yay.
Imagine having a
Hey.
schedule for D&D and not just flying by the seat of your pants. I'm such a good DM.
What?
I said imagine actually having a schedule for D&D and not just flying by the seat of your pants.
Well, I have to have a schedule, because if I don't have to, people complain about their bedtime.
That's... See, my friends don't have bedtimes because they're not, like, 12 years old.
No, you want to know the funny part? They're personally
Bedtime.
instated. These people could stay up later if they wanted, but they
They're all
decide
idiots.
not to.
They're all stupid.
I can't stay up later because I have to wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow so I can go get my NHS hours in, okay, bitch?
8 o'clock, you only need like 8 hours of sleep to perform well throughout the day.
Yeah,
God.
so I feel
No,
like
I am a child. I need more than that.
you're greedy.
It's because I work hard for Picture Week. So, fuck you.
You're greedy.
You're the greedy grinner. Anyway. You feel like a little bit of G-force pressing down on your bodies as the ship begins to lift up. Except for you, Moses
John
collapses.
Moses canonically knows about G-Force, the Disney movie with the stupid gerbils. Or not gerbils, the guinea pigs.
G-force is actually canon, yes.
Okay.
Not as in those events happened within this world, but the movie itself exists within this world, is what I mean.
He saw it
Nice.
on like a television somewhere or something. He goes, like the movie with the infernal rats.
He had his Captain America moment when he runs out into like a town square and there's like lights and stuff everywhere.
Yes.
And like he just presses his face up against a window and there's G-force playing on like a television store. Anyway, John Moses Browning collapses because of the G-force. His joints like separate and he's a pile of bones on the floor underneath the seatbelt.
On the floor. I'm just
Everyone-
can I be in a carry-on? Can I be in like the little tray underneath?
Yeah, actually, no. They dismantle you and put you in a little box that they slide underneath one of someone else's seats because they don't have enough seats for you.
I would look to grumble and say, "This is humiliating."
I'm sorry, buddy. Ran out of seats. Got to keep you secure. And they buckle you in, and you're off into space. You can see out the windows because there are windows in this ship. And
I can't.
well, yeah, I wasn't talking to you. I was actually talking to Flynn. And I imagine you snap all your little photos as you go up into the air. The G-force not being that bad because of technology. Yeah. Take that. And
Technology.
yeah, it's technology and science. So, and Flynn, as you get closer or higher up into orbit, you see out of the corner of the window, getting closer, the space station itself, which is shaped like two rings, which are like kind of slowly drifting within each other. The outer ring seems to appear to be the base itself, while the inner ring has something in the center of it. As you get closer, you realize this shape is that of a man. A rather large man, one would say probably about 8 feet tall. This man wears...
taller than me.
Yeah. This man wears thick, dark brown robes with a yellow waist belt and this sort of golden chain keeping the robes around his waist together, which also has another yellow, large flap kind of underneath it.
Drippy.
What? Underneath
Drippy.
Oh, drippy. I thought you said trippy, like drugs.
No.
Underneath these robes.
He's got
He-
drip.
Oh yeah, he 100% got drip. Wait till you see his chains. Anyway, he's got these baggy, dark brown, almost black pants underneath these robes, and on his chest, the robes almost like hang open a bit, revealing his chest, which has these almost
Does
like
he have
tiger
big
stripe.
man titties?
Oh, he has humongous man titties. This is the beefiest man you have ever seen.
Guzungus.
Beefy on my right titties.
And along his chest, he has like these tattoos, almost like tiger stripes, and similarly on his face, which is what? What did you say?
Panda.
It's not the guy from which guy from Kung Fu Panda?
From the back.
Tai Lung?
No, don't, because it doesn't look anything like Tai Lung. Tai Lung doesn't even wear robes; he just wears pants.
He means Tai Lung.
What do you mean, Tai Lung? He looks nothing like Tai Lung, because he's got tiger stripes.
Tai Lung was like a cheetah.
Yeah, no, Tai Lung was a cheetah.
Leopard. He was a leopard!
Yes,
I think it's
was a
You're gonna
cheetah.
correct me, at least correct me correctly. Jesus.
Okay, we're all wrong. Why can't we all acknowledge that? But he looks nothing like Tai Lung. I have no idea where you got that from.
John Moses Browning would like to mutter. I take that too.
Along the side of his face, he also has these tiger stripe-like tattoos.
That's
Also on his forehead, along his cheekbones, his cheeks themselves, and his jawline. His teeth are bared in like a snarl, and you can tell they're sharp like that of an animal. And he has these piercing yellow eyes.
Furry.
His hair is thick, dark brown, near the ends turning a slight gradual grayish color. And he's sort of like in this pose similar to that of, the one sketch that Da Vinci did where they have like his legs and arms all splayed out that are supposed to be like the measurements of mankind.
Yes, it's called the Renaissance Man.
Yeah, he's in a position similar to that, as he seems to be sort of like hooked up in like these shackles inside of this ring, where there seems to be like this slight blue film over him, keeping him in place. He does not change. He does not look or move anything, like not a single change in his posture as you approach, as he has been completely frozen. This is the great shapeshifter, the bane of man that you have been warned about. This is the prisoner you are here to retrieve. You approach the
guy to me.
He looks normal enough, except for the absolutely massive everything.
Including cock.
Stop.
You can't see his cock because he has thick baggy pants and also robes on top of that.
Okay, so obviously it's
Also
not big enough if it's like can't see it through his baggy pants, do you?
No, they're like really baggy. His robes are still somehow incredibly loose despite his egregious muscle mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
The ship approaches the station, and it attaches with a slight... And over the intercom, you hear, "We have arrived at our destination. I hope everyone's prepared. Actually, you don't really need to be prepared for anything. I'm more talking to your scientists here. We guys get your suits on and go hook them up to the thing. The ship. Everyone else, you have, I'd say, a good 15 minutes to go around and explore. Do whatever you want. Except for sabotage the station." Sorry, that's a cheeky little joke. We like to have fun around here. I don't know what you're talking about in Voltron, and also, Lindsay, please stop this. It makes me feel like I can't do anything original. It makes me feel like everything I do is just a copy of media I haven't even seen.
It's literally just space.
Yeah,
Felt it in
space exists. It's literally just space.
I can't have fun with things unless I can reference them to something else in my mind. I'm so sorry.
Lindsay goes, space?
fine.
Not original.
Among Us? Among Us?
There's characters in this, just like Harry Potter. This is just like Harry Potter. Harry Potter has
because there are
characters too.
people in it. Yeah, because there are people in it.
Not even people, characters.
John Moses Browning would like to confront what's Alex's character's name? Flynn?
Flynn Fandel.
I saw you take a photograph of me.
Yes, sir. Apologies. I'm an avid researcher, and I do a lot of research, especially on evolutionary sciences and studies that I mess.
Is that a film camera?
Not the ship, sorry. Towards the station. Everyone begins panicking. They don't know what to do, for they weren't prepared for this. As far as they were concerned, there wasn't supposed to be any sort of debris coming through here for at least another week.
God's divine punishment.
And then, at that moment, as everyone's just beginning to panic, someone shouts, "Get back to the ship!" And a large rock comes crashing through the ship itself on which you arrived here.
Did Sword just die?
I don't know, no one's checked in on him. He still might have been in there.
Oh.
On Moses Browning. Yeah. Do you want to, in one session later, read the Crucible?
Dude, I haven't read the Crucible. I don't remember the scene you're referring to.
But you're the Christian character. Okay.
The Crucible is a play by Arthur Miller.
Yeah. About paganism, Salem, witch trials, and the Red Scare and fun things.
Who was born much after John Moses Browning.
I didn't know John Moses Browning was real until now.
Yes!
Who is John Moses Brown?
He was an American firearm inventor responsible for inventing most of the modern firearm mechanisms that you see in most modern firearms today. For example, the tilting bolt short recoil operation.
As an asteroid crashes into us.
Short recoil operation, and also the open bolt carry.
Oh. He makes tanks.
Okay,
He did not, however, his machine guns are still in use today. For example, the M2 Browning.
Oh, the one with the wooden handle?
No. That's the Browning automatic rifle. The M2 Browning is either a bipod or vehicle-mounted machine gun that fires 50 Browning machine gun bullets, which are extremely large and could go through a refrigerator like it was a fat kid through cake.
Cool.
Alright, yeah. Do you say you guys were having that conversation in character?
Yes.
Yeah, that was in character, and then the thing happened.
Yeah, as you were talking, the light began flashing. The alarm goes off. None of you know what's happening, except for Lola, who has just watched this giant rock crash into the station, and also the ship, which she could see from the window she was looking at, out very rather depressedly. You hear one of the scientists yell, "The ship! It's been hit!" Oh, no. Oh god, what are we gonna do? And I guess you guys can kind of run amok, panic, do something. I don't know.
I would like to start reciting the Lord's Prayer. Not
what
to
are
worry,
you?
I have it memorized.
What are you talking about?
Any instructions? Or
everyone's panicking at the moment. This is just give your base reactions. I don't want this whole session to just be me talking and you guys goofing off and me talking about stuff. You guys goofing off again.
That's what Dungeons and Dragons is.
Oh yeah,
yes.
but you're supposed to be integrated into the plot as well.
I would like to start reciting the Lord's Prayer. As
Okay.
I believe this is God's divine punishment. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy kingdom is the glory. Oh my gosh. And earth is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
As you rush to the window to look to see if there's anything coming towards the ship, you see several more larger rocks off in the distance that are quickly hurtling towards the ship, which will surely cause devastating damage upon impact. Okay. At that moment, you hear like a sound from somewhere outside the ship, and you see a sort of like pod coming out from beneath the ship, just barely from your vantage point. You see it for like a split second as it falls to Earth, and someone says, "Wait, the escape pod! Someone just used an escape pod! Everyone rush to the escape pods! We don't have time!" What was that?
So we have escape pods. This is like Titanic.
There is escape pods.
Stop!
There are escape pods on the ship.
How many?
Wait, John Moses Browning would like to do something.
No, please, John, stop.
Wait, this isn't a prayer. I'm actually gonna do something useful.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to cast Enhanced Weapon.
On what?
On my Browning automatic rifle.
Oh my god.
I would like to cast Enhanced Weapon, and then I would like to turn my rifle onto the incoming asteroids and open fire.
While still inside the ship.
While still inside the ship. Wait, have any, like, come through the hull and are, like... And there's, like, a hole in the hull, or, like...
There was a hole, there has been in one area which has been immediately sealed off. They have measures for this. If any area were to, like, get punctured, they immediately sealed off as to avoid loss of oxygen. You are not in one of those areas, though, because you would probably instantly die. I'd say, however, if you want to roll for it...
and start doing that.
I want you to roll for that.
Roll the hit or damage, or what you want.
Roll the hit.
Okay.
Roll... Let me look at all the checks you can make.
7 for roll the hit.
7?
They're so big!
I'll say roll... I want to give you something other than the hit, because I want to... Roll survival. Yeah.
Roll survival?
They're rather large asteroids. You're not rolling to hit them. You're rolling to see if you would survive breaking open this window. 9 plus 12. You shoot at the window, but because it's you get about like 10 bullets out, but because it's such sturdy science glass that is very strong and scientific, your bullets just ding 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 right off of it at first. And they start bouncing back, and one of them hits you in the shoulder as you shoot, and you take 2 damage.
I hate it here.
You can go ahead and try again, but if you once again fail, there is a possibility that you will break that window and it will suck you out with it.
I would like to roll again.
Oh, again.
17!
17? Okay. As you pull out, it's a machine gun, right?
Yes, it's an automatic rifle.
Okay. Yeah, you pull it out, guns are blazing, the glass shatters, and your bullets go zooming towards some of the asteroids, and... You like my gun noises? Those are good gun noises.
Yeah, those are great, man.
Yeah, and you destroy several of these asteroids. A lot of the ones that seemed like they were heading directly for you. However, one of the asteroids still, like, manages to get past your heavy fire, and it hits the center ring, halfway dislodging the prisoner from the center of the station. At this moment, you hear someone say, oh no, we've been knocked off track, we might get back into orbit. Everyone get to the escape pods now.
Well,
you bought us some time.
Oh,
and he gives you a hard pat on the shoulder. Everyone,
touch that.
Oh, sorry, sir. And red lights begin flashing around the ground, and a voice over the intercom says, "Please follow the flashing red lights towards the escape pod." And everyone...
Browning says, "Whatever you say, God."
Yeah, everyone, you begin... There's 3 escape pods left. All the scientists already crowd into 2 of them. One of them I said is already missing. It's up to you guys to decide who goes into which escape pods, since there's 2. It's split evenly down the middle. That should be 3 and 3, I think.
Oh, I'm a child and a woman, so I feel that I get first pick.
John Moses Browning says, "Women and children first," because, you know, he's old.
Okay, Lola, Willard, and Naya, because John Moses is heavily enforcing this with his gun, you guys pick which...
Let's not forget, I'm heavily armed.
You guys can pick 1 or 2 which escape pod you're going to take.
Ooh. number 1 because number 2 means shit.
Okay, number 2.
1 means P.
Yeah.
I'll do 2.
2. Okay.
Don't like me.
And Naya, Freya is going to be with you as well.
But like, you're so small that I don't think it counts. Oh, unless. Oh wait. Oh, you meant 9, including Freya. Okay, my bad.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Lola, which one are you? Which escape pod are you taking?
Either one.
I'll go ahead and cram you into one with Freya and Naya. That escape pod is full. You guys sit in it, and for a second, and it goes flying out of the ship, space station, down to the Earth below. You're hurtling down. You're not really feeling the G-force. Well, you're still kind of feeling the G-force. It's definitely more than when you came up to the station. But because of science, you're not actually. You feel deep down in your soul something about guinea pigs fighting robots. And you guys are already down, going straight down to Earth. We'll get back to you in a minute. They leave on Mrs. Brownling, Cornelius, and
Just call me Brownling.
Browning. I'm Browning. What?
Browning.
Shit.
I'm pants right now, bro.
Okay, so Willerin, Cornelius, and Browning, you all go into the other escape pod, number 2. And similarly to the first pod, you're in there for a second, and then you're shot down to Earth. And as each of you in your different escape pods land with a startling you're all jolted heavily. The escape pod, however, it was like lined with like an inflatable thing I saw in science class once in like 9th grade. I thought it was really interesting how it doesn't matter the science of it, it makes sense that you didn't die immediately on impact because they protected you. And you're now left incredibly dazed and disoriented. And then as you're still recovering, a few minutes later, you hear the sound of the large space station come crashing down around your escape pods with a just giant crash and then some sort of explosion.
This happens in Donnie Darko.
I've never seen Donnie Darko in my life.
I also don't think it does.
No, remember the plane propeller crashes into their house from space?
That's not a spaceship. Also, Donnie Darko was a paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh, don't spoil the movie for me.
It says that in the synopsis.
It's very obvious. He takes medicine for his schizophrenia and then goes to therapy for it. It's not subtext.
Like it says it in the little Netflix thing before you watch the movie.
Yeah.
I prefer not to read those because they contain spoilers.
Oh my god.
I just asked
Jackson. Your mom doesn't love you.
Got it.
Aww, that hurt my feelings.
Cry about it. They ain't lived hard to this 22nd century.
As you hear this large crash, you're jolted once again. But everything's silent for a second, and you're all left to crawl out of your escape pods if you want, or you can just linger in there because that was a rather jarring experience, you could say, rather difficult.
Nothing for me.
Emerges from the pod, one hand holding his pistol, and the other hand holding his head.
Okay, yeah. So, Willerin, Cornelius, you are both able to follow him because it is completely open. John Moses Browning opens it. You can see slightly what is outside the escape pod. Browning, as you exit the escape pod, you see standing there amidst the rubble, the center ring completely collapsed, and the shape of the large man shifting within it. He He stands fully up, rolls his shoulders slightly. His back is turned to you. And he lets out a large groan that almost sounds like a bear growling with how deep and guttural his voice is. And as he does that, he turns around slightly, just looking over his shoulder, and sees you.
Miscreant.
Miscreant.
You are under arrest.
I want to go shake it.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command you to acquiesce.
You want to what, Cornelius?
I want to shake his hand. I want to run up to him and shake his hand.
Okay, roll the persuasion, I guess?
Stop, hot demon.
He looks cool. Okay.
What did you get?
18.
You run up to him, and you immediately grab his hand. He's taken aback a little at first, and he lets out like, no. And he kind of goes along with it before immediately shaking loose from your grasp in a way that's almost terrifyingly strong. You feel like a little child against a fully just grown, like, he's huge, and you feel like a child strength as he just barely even moves his wrist at all, and you're like completely yanked away from him. Who are you? And why do you introduce yourself such to me?
I'm Cornelius, and you just looked really cool, and I wanted to say hi.
Well, hello.
Who are you?
I am the great shapeshifter. Bane of man is what you call me, I assume. I've known many names, but I'd prefer you call me Lybec.
That's an interesting name.
Why are you not afraid of me?
I'm just gonna go back here. Maybe John Moses Browning can talk to you or something. I mean, they're pretty cool. Maybe
the bag of bones.
Yeah, him.
What did you
John,
just call me, miscreant?
Johnny boy, hey, be nice.
Miscreant.
That man is a felon.
Maybe he just needs to be understood.
We didn't come here to understand. We came here to arrest and transport a criminal.
Yes, but maybe we, do we have to do it with, so much force?
Do you see how big?
No amount of force you can use on me will do a thing.
Well,
gun.
Maybe
I have a gun. I have a gun. You're stupid. I literally have a gun.
Let's not go to that. How about we just talk to you? Would you come with us?
I'm not going anywhere with the likes of you.
Oh.
The like of me?
Wait,
oh, my free.
Tell me, felon. Do you enjoy having firearms?
I've never touched a gun in my life.
I didn't say gun, I said firearm. Now you answer my question.
I've never touched a firearm in my life.
Well, firearm's about to touch you if you don't come along with us.
I'm not going with you.
Okay. I rolled to shoot at him.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
14.
Okay, so you guys know Journey 2 with the Mysterious Island?
No.
You know the scene with the rock where he's like, come on, throw the berries at me. And the kid throws the berry at his chest and he bounces it back by flexing his giant man titties.
Stop! You're lying. A 14 doesn't hit.
No, it does not. And he does that with the bullet. You see his ginormous manatee flex, and it completely deflects the bullet.
Wait, I have enhanced weapon. Wait, what is that add? Hold on. Grants +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Okay, so it's a 15 then.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. We can't do the funny Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The bullet hits him, and it just barely embeds itself in his chest. You can still see the bullet hanging out halfway. It doesn't even pass through his skin all the way. He just looks down at it and looks back at you. And then he flexes his man titty, and it goes flying out like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Journey to the Mysterious Island.
Featuring Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, featuring Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah. Oh god.
Does he take any damage from that?
No. Behind him, you hear a hiss from one of the escape pods. As it pops open, out steps the cloaked figure known as Umbra.
He's still alive.
Of course I'm alive. I'm smart enough to not lay plans in motion that I know I will not survive.
I brought my Book of Mormon to share with you.
I'm not interested in your Book of Mormon. I have better things to do.
Okay, then have fun in hell, I guess. I'm tired of this.
As do you, Lybec. I have a preposition for you.
Whoa.
I want you to come with me. Well, I suppose you can't really come with me. Our modes of transportation are highly different from each other. How about this? Why don't you meet me? Whole world to span. Anywhere.
You shouldn't be negotiating with this guy at all.
On the contrary, he's exactly what I need.
What do you need?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and I personally don't think you need to know. I say, meet me at the Starfields. There we can talk. I'd say you owe me one. For I'm the one.
To point my gun at Umbra. I would like to point my gun at Umbra and say, now just wait 1 minute, sir.
What am I waiting for?
You're gonna explain to me right now whatever this need-to-know thing is, or you're gonna need a doctor.
It's been nearly 500 years. The gods and their powers are wearing thin.
What did you just say? About my god?
Your god is not real. You are senile.
On the contrary, my god's the reason why we're still alive.
Maybe why you're still alive, if that's what you choose to believe. But I'm still alive because I know what I'm doing. But anyway, the gods, their power wears thin. 500 years since they revealed themselves. all of their containments hardly even contain anymore. It is the perfect time to set him free. He shall bring down a new era, rid the world of the gods, so he may become the one true god above them all.
I'd like to cut him off mid-sentence.
And say,
No, I want to shoot him.
oh,
I'm
okay.
standing with my gun like point blank at him, but I will still roll to hit.
Specific repeat.
It's not point blank. He's about.
D&D.
What'd you say?
Fine, I will roll to hit.
What was that, Lindsay?
This is a very specific repeat of the last D&D campaign.
How?
The ending.
How?
Involving you. And I actually don't know your real name. Ryan?
Briar?
Robbie.
What? What are you on about? I'm so
John
confused.
John, never mind.
Oh, you were talking about Remy's character.
Remy.
Oh. Yeah, I got a 15, by the way.
A 15? Just a second. Got 2. Okay, yeah, as you shoot Umbra with lightning quick reflexes, he removes the sword from his back, from underneath his cloak, completely tearing off the cloak in the process, revealing himself okay, sorry, not like revealing himself, but you can see his face and the armor and everything he wears underneath, and he blocks the bullet with the sword.
Knew he was gay.
Don't worry, Adriana. There's still other man penis for you to suck.
Okay. Can we not say that again?
Adriana's crying because their character can't suck Lybec or Umbra's man penis.
Do I have Adriana muted? No, I don't.
Adriana has Adriana muted.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, is there anyone else who would like to do anything at this moment, as John Moses Browning is doing the only thing that John Moses Browning knows how to do?
What else do you want me to do? I'm not really one for diplomacy. I have a -2 in charisma.
That's fair enough. I'm not saying you're able to do anything else. I was simply saying that's all you know how to do. Yes, Lindsay?
Are we like in the spaceship or are we outside?
You're in a pod, one of the escape pods. It's landed in this kind of grassy area, which has been like kind of scorched because of the explosion from the space station itself, which you were protected from because you were inside the escape pod.
Is it like dead grass or sandy kind of?
It's dead grass.
Okay. Can we go outside or is that lethal?
You can go ahead and go outside, open up your escape pod. You wouldn't be aware of any of this happening so far.
I'm gonna hold my breath and then jump outside and grab just a scoop full of dirt and then hop back inside.
Okay, interesting.
What's the dirt for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Bitch.
Alright, nobody else want to do anything?
End turn.
Okay. Just a second,
What would
I
it
got
take for me to be allowed to shoot at him again?
Shoot at Umbra again?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and let you. Just roll again.
Yes.
But this one is also going to be harder to hit.
Good thing I got a 22.
Oh, that's actually a lot. Yeah, you shoot him, and as you do, it embeds itself in his arm. He winces a little, and you see like blue liquid leaking out of the wound, almost like blood. It could be his blood.
Do I get
But
to roll damage?
You can roll damage now, yes.
7.
7? Okay. Yeah, he kind of, he gives you a rather discontented look. And he says, I don't have time to be dealing with this right now. But I have a feeling we'll meet again.
I don't think you
As
got
he
a lot of
says
time
that,
left, buddy. You got a bullet in your arm.
he steps behind the escape pod, and you can no longer see him. Still left in the center of this area here, this clearing that's now covered in the rubble from the station and ship, is Lybec, the shapeshifter.
I would like to use religion.
Use what?
I would like to roll religion.
Who?
To convince Lybec to come to God and turn himself in.
Okay, go ahead, I guess.
No! It was a nat
Okay,
1.
yeah. Go ahead and say... Oh my god, +5? Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead
I
and
have a
stumble
+5
your
in
way
religion.
through that.
What?
I want to hear you stumble your way through this.
Okay. Good, sir. According to the Christian Bible and as well as the Book of Mormon, those who trespass against the laws of the land, should turn themselves over to the proper authorities. As Jesus Christ once said, render unto Caesar what is his, and render unto me what is mine. I implore you, find it in your heart to obey the words of our holy God, and turn yourself in.
As you say this, with each stumbling word, a smile grows slightly more on his lips. It's a sneering kind of smile, as if he's very much laughing at you, rather than laughing with you. And he says, I care not for your gods.
The sense 6 did not mean his DC.
No, I don't think it did. God, you must have a really high perception to have figured that out.
Wait. Oh, wait. Idea.
Yeah.
Can I roll investigation on him?
What are you trying to investigate?
To see if he has any, like, wounds or physical deformities.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, go ahead.
12.
No, you can't see any wounds or deformities. I mean, even the bullet that you shot into him doesn't even seem to have left a mark anymore. He's just big and burly, and you look at him, you can't help but think to yourself, God, that's the perfect man right there.
Can I still attempt with my plan?
What is your plan?
My plan was then to roll medicine to try and heal him, to get him to come to my side.
I mean, there's nothing really to heal.
Does he have any psychological damage?
You want me to wound him for you?
If you could be so kind.
I got you, King. Where is he located?
He's located in the center of this ring. There's like two of your escape pods are right next to each other. So you'd be relatively close to John Moses Brownlee, who is Browning, and I'd say he's about probably 30 feet away. Yeah. Maybe a
literally
little more.
crying, shaking, and throwing up. I could kill him, or I could fix him. That's so funny.
Who are we trying to kill with? What's his name?
Lybec.
Lybec. Okay. Alright. Like, let me formulate a plan. What should the plan be? I'll distract him and then no. You distract him by romancing him, and then I'll come up behind and stab him a few times.
I will roll. Can I roll history to psychoanalyze his past?
Okay.
Ugh, it's a 10.
A 10? You know essentially what you were told in the presentation. That's it.
What is it? What was I told in the presentation?
You weren't paying attention enough to remember, so you don't really know anything.
No, come on. Can I take a few shots in the dark? I would like to roleplay this to see if I can convince you.
Okay, go ahead.
See, Lybec, I sense in you a great amount of conflict. I sense your father wasn't around very much, either emotionally or physically, and you had a very overbearing mother. And I just want to tell you, I hear you, and I see you, and I understand that.
As you say each of those things, his face changes from that sneer that he had before, looking down upon you, to almost like a scowl. He's very upset by what you've said, as he growls at you, almost under his breath. You can still hear it, of course, because he's got a very loud, booming voice. And he says, "I never had a mother or a father."
Yes. That's what I meant. They were never there for you. But I sense that there was an overbearing presence in your life, whether that and something has hurt you on the inside. It's made you feel like you're not good enough to be anything more than you currently are, than a felon.
This is so Shrek and Donkey.
Your words are only digging your hole deeper. I'd stop talking if I were you.
I was already in the ground once. Killing me would be a blessing.
Then perhaps it is a blessing I should grant you.
But wait, let's make a deal.
What kind of deal are you looking for?
Let's make a deal. What do you want out of me?
I doubt there's anything you could give me that I
don't know
want.
about that. What do you want? Tell me.
Hmm.
Do you want death? Do you want destruction? What do you want?
What do I want?
I have an arsenal. I have so many weapons that I could give you. So many firearms. These I hold up my gun. These give you the power of God in your hands.
I wish to see the downfall of the gods.
You and me both. You and me both, brother. These fools. They believe in some 9 gods. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? I'll give you a deal. I will give you the tools to bring down the 9 gods. And
What tools could you give me that my hands alone could not accomplish?
I have guns, and lots of them, and I have 2 rusty ones, but the way that this weird guy that kept talking kind of described them, I have a feeling that they have some kind of magical enchantment on them that I haven't figured out yet. So I have weapons that you could use, and sure, I'm not sure if they'd work on gods or whatever, but they definitely work on people. I've checked.
You cannot kill a god with a mere rusty pistol.
Okay,
And
I
a
said you could use
dinged up
them on
rifle
people.
of yours
Use them
will
on
do
people.
nothing.
You could save your strength.
No. If you want to kill the gods, you need a weapon designed to kill the gods.
Well,
And
see,
unless
let me explain. I made this gun with my own two hands. I made this gun with my own two hands. This is so hard for me.
unless you could offer me some sort of god slayer sword, you have nothing I want.
This is wait. Let me explain. This pistol that I hold in my hands. I made this with the intention of serving my God. My God, once all other false gods destroyed, ripped from this world, and cast down into the fiery lake. This gun is capable of killing gods.
Roll persuasion, I guess?
Please. No!
You call them false gods, but they are real.
What about Arcana?
There's something tangible. No, it's... No.
Religion.
That pistol of yours...
Please let me roll a religion.
That pistol of yours could not even leave a dent into me. Let
Because you're not
alone
a god.
kill a god.
You're not a god, obviously.
I'm about as close as a man can get.
Yeah, but you're not. So this gun is based off titles, and you're not a god. And so basically, religion. Preemptive religion check. Nat 20. And so if you use this on a true god, I assure you that if you also recite these words, Lord, let this pistol shoot straight and true, I assure you, the gods will die.
Why are you helping me?
Because you have the ability to give me something that I so desperately want.
I'm not convinced.
What can I tell me? What can I do to convince you?
Nothing.
No. Look,
You are but a stumbling, senile bag of bones.
I'm not senile, punk. First of all, that's rude. Respect your elders. Second of all,
You wish to see these gods fall
I
just
do.
to reinstate another.
No. This world is, in my opinion, beyond hope. I don't care what happens to this world. Here's what I want from you, that I am willing to help you so much for. I want you to kill me.
Well, if it's as simple as that,
But I have
then we
conditions.
have
I have conditions. I have conditions on how I want you to kill me. I have conditions.
How do you want me to kill you?
It has to be with my own pistol.
Fine, give it here.
I'm gonna walk up
And
to
he...
it. I'm gonna act like I hand it to him, and then I want to shoot him point blank in the head.
Okay. Go
This was
ahead
the point
and roll the
This
hit.
whole time. This is what I've been screaming and sweating about for like 15 minutes. I've been trying to get close enough to him to shoot him in the head.
Roll the hit.
No! Can I?
You shoot the pistol point blank at his head, and it completely flattens against his forehead. and falls to the ground with a little ting, 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 ting.
Are you kidding
He
me right now?
grabs your hand that is holding the pistol and squeezes and does a... That's a nat 20. So, yeah, he squeezes your hand, completely shattering the bones and crushing your pistol into a little lump of metal.
Do I lose my pistol now? That sucks.
And so you'll get better guns.
Oh, okay.
And oh, that is going to do 8 damage. You know what? That's like majority of your health. I'll cut
That's
that
all
down.
of my health. Did you forget that I also took 2 damage earlier?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I'll cut that down to 6. If that kills you, that knocks you down, you'll be fine anyway, probably. But
That leaves me with 1 health.
oh, okay. So lucky you, I guess.
I tried. I really did.
You really tried, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
man,
really did.
That was kind of my best option.
I have better places to be now.
Yeah.
I hope for
fair
your
enough.
sake, our paths never cross again. He turns around. As he does, he shifts into a giant brown bird, his cloak shifting into feathers, his arms turning into wings, and he takes flight into the air.
Well, that
Flying
was a
away.
rousing success.
That was arousing?
Yeah, that was the rousing success.
Oh, rousing. I thought you meant arousing. Like, oh, excuse me, is it getting hot in here? God damn, the way he broke every hand and bone in my hand and also crushed my gun like it was a little piece of tin foil. Oh. God, I was awakening something in me.
You're gross.
Hey, I'm just saying it how I heard it.
It's not my fault you're deaf and awful.
I'm not awful.
Okay, I've done all I can do.
Yeah, does anyone else want to do anything else now? I'll
I
take that.
bored everyone to sleep.
Okay. In that case, Freya steps out of the pod, the escape pod that she was in with Naya. She walks up to you, John Moses Browning, looking at you with a scowl and says, "That was foolish of you. Do you not understand the power at which you just stood up to? You could have died."
Not quite, but I'm very aware that I could have died.
You used to know where we are. Then maybe. She storms off to one of the... God damn it. Why would you say that? That's gross. You're
What?
gross.
I'm scared. I don't know what it says. I'm scared.
It's something Adriana said.
What?
Adriana said something.
Where?
In my DMs because they knew better than to put that in the group chat.
Yelly, you should listen to my voice messages, you rat.
I haven't listened to them because I'm wearing headphones and I don't want to... I had to do stuff here. It's hard to focus on 2 different things at once, which is actually what I'm trying to do right now. Can y'all please do something so I don't have to sit here in awkward silence while I'm shifting through my notes? Please.
Meow, meow, meow.
Something in character.
Does anybody have a
Oh,
healing
okay.
spell? Or does anybody have a healing spell? Or maybe like a... Well, maybe like a necromancy spell. Does anybody have like a necromancy spell?
You
Not a
guys are
cleric
so
anymore,
chaotic
so
and
no.
awful.
We can get a Ouija board.
It's not going to help me
What?
fix my broken bone hand.
Oh, right.
No,
Neither will a
I think
necromancer
you
do it.
deserve it. Listen,
Look,
you
I-
shouldn't keep trying to
Do you
shoot
wanna
people,
bet?
idiot. You
I
dumb
came here
idiot.
to do a very specific job, and the people I was within my right to use deadly force.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Okay.
Jackson shook his hand, and
But
he
that has to do
didn't
with
break
us.
all the bones in his hands. So
Oh yeah, because he was aiding and abetting a criminal.
he wasn't aiding or
Well,
abetting. He simply shook his hand. He said, "I think
He
you
was
look
simply
hella
not
cool."
working.
Yes,
No, we're
when he should have been
that's
arresting
a
him.
really long job interview.
I love,
Alice.
I love, I love networking.
I sure hope it does.
It sure
Network.
looks like it.
Network. Yeah, I really hope it is.
It sure looks like it.
You sound so
I went on a
tired.
college tour
You
yesterday.
sound so disappointed that no one else knows the meme.
I went
It's
on
fine.
a college tour on Wednesday, and every time I saw something with an ER in it, I went, huh, I barely know her.
I'm glad to have made an impression upon you.
It's fine.
They were not very happy with me.
Who?
My friends around me, they were very annoyed. Subscriber? I barely know her.
Alice kept laughing at me while I was crying.
Wow.
Why were you crying?
Well, if you listen to my voice messages,
Is it because
you
you
know.
get man penis because he's evil?
That's not why.
I'll be right back.
She's
You
really
dipped in through
disappointed
those
that you
notes
made me
yet?
get a crush on this character, and motherfucker is evil. And you won't even let me partake in the villainy? I hate you. I hate you.
Freya returns from the escape pod. From the escape pod where all the scientists were. And she says to John Moses Brownling, because I guess he's still the only one that's exited the escape pod to try and do anything. And she says, there was a contingency plan. Supposedly, we're supposed to head to the capital of, the Phoenix capital city, one of the seven kingdoms. Sorry, guys, give me a second. I guess I'm still not ready.
Bad DM, bad DM.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, this DM sucks, this DM sucks, this DM sucks.
Your mama sucks my balls.
This DM blows, this DM blows.
Blows your dad.
Shut up!
Where's my gun that actually makes the funny click noise? Here it is. How close?
But supposedly there's a contingency plan. We're supposed to head to the city or kingdom of Philadra.
That's a
There-
stupid name. I'm not saying that to you, Aiden. I'm saying it to Freya.
Supposedly, we're supposed to head to the city of Philadra. And the king there is going to have some new mission to try and sanctify this. He'll give us the information once we get there. Yes,
I'm going to go.
it's that's fine. The session's essentially almost over because no one else wants to do anything now.
Extremely important or nah?
Essentially just saying where we're going next.
Where would that be? Or do you want to just like save it? I'll just watch it.
Uh,
Bye.
well, yeah, well, we have like 5 minutes left. It doesn't matter. We're supposed to go to the city of Faladra. Once we're there, I'm thinking you'll give us our instructions.
Okay. This was supposed to happen.
This wasn't supposed to happen. This is a contingency plan in case it did happen.
Okay,
Right now, we are on the worst possible track.
Oh, okay. This is like a bad thing that was supposed to happen anyway.
No, this is bad. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Look, all I'm saying is I did everything I could, and none of you all backed me up.
I doubt. Once the asteroids started, it was lost.
Yeah, I could. You guys, look, one of you could have stabbed the guy, and then I shot him in the head. But all of you just kind of stayed in the escape pods while I was doing my best. I was doing my darndest. I basically preached to that guy.
It doesn't matter. What matters is what we do going forward, and what we do going forward is go to the capital city of Faladra. Is there anyone? No.
When do I get to hear mass?
Who is that?
Worship God, take communion.
I don't know who you're talking about.
God? You don't know who that is?
I know of the gods, but I don't know of a mass who worships the gods.
Well, there's one God that I worship, and I want to worship him.
I don't know if this makes any sense. I'd prefer if you'd stop talking.
This is ridiculous. Do you have any wine?
No.
Grape juice?
No.
A cracker?
No. The crackers were all on the ship. Well, on the
what?
train, I mean.
You have what?
The crackers were all on the train. If you wanted a snack, you should have grabbed one before you left.
It wasn't a snack. It's a holy ritual.
I know not of this holy ritual you speak of.
Yeah, it seems that none of you freaking people know of any of these holy rituals that I speak of, because you're all heathens.
Well, one could argue you're the heathen. You're the one who doesn't worship the real gods.
You all have like a secular society. I haven't heard a single thing about worship this whole time.
I'm sorry. How about this? There's actually a great festival at Faladra where we worship the gods that is supposed to be happening every 5 years. And would you look at that? It just so happens that tomorrow is the 5-year, and actually the 100th 5-year. So the 500th year. So if you want to go worship someone, you can go to the festival tomorrow, the lighting of the torch, and you can worship the phoenix alongside the rest of us.
Fine.
Okay. Now, does anyone have any objections? Is anyone just dropping out now? No?
Wait, what, wait. What do you mean, wait, sorry, yeah.
Cornelius, you are not allowed to leave. This is part of your job. I'm talking to anyone who is just here because they were getting paid by the kingdom.
Are we still getting paid?
You've already been paid.
Do I get paid more?
I don't know. I guess. I'm
Do
not the
I
one
at
in
least
charge
get
here.
die at the end of this?
If you keep acting like you did with Lybec just now, you probably will.
Okay.
You have, all of you, 30 minutes to gather your stuff, prepare, and then we set off. Oh, did I mention earlier that the gnome was on the part of the ship that exploded?
No.
Or on the part of the
Is
station?
gnome dead?
Sorry. Yeah, the gnome is dead and drifting through space. I forgot to mention that.
Aiden's racist against gnomes.
I'm not racist against gnomes.
Then why'd you make the gnome specifically die?
Because the gnome's the only one I didn't have anything planned for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a reason why the gnome was nondescript, and I discouraged you from talking to him, because he didn't have a personality.
Oh, okay. A little disappointing, but...
If no one has anything else they'd want to do, this is where we're going to tie off the session. Next session might be... I don't know. I'll go ahead and say it'll be next Friday.
No.
Or Saturday.
Ooh, I don't know about a Saturday.
Next Saturday
Why
or
not?
Friday is the no.
Why not?
Friday is the spooky walk, and then Saturday I can't. There's something going on.
Jackson, why are you always doing shit?
I know Claire can't. I think Claire's doing the spooky walk.
Ella and I
Adriana's
are
doing
also
the
doing
spooky walk.
This isn't about Claire. It's about...
Claire, I don't think we've met.
I mean, I'm doing the spooky walk, but I can do Saturday, probably.
Actually, it might be good that I have another week to plan, since I think all of you are going to get brought back together. Essentially, the party that you guys make up of right now is that this group is in is Willerin, Lola, Cornelius, Browning, Naya, Freya, and the Pirate Lady. Everyone else is split off. Please, next time, I don't know, just talk to each other so I don't have to go down the list of people one by one. And I can, instead of being like, Lola, is there anything you want to do? I can be like, Lola and Willerin, is there anything you guys want to do? It would save a lot of time. The session was only supposed to last like 2 hours, maybe 2.5.
I would have talked to Claire, but I genuinely forgot she was in the call. And I also forgot that I had never talked to her before.
Yeah. But yeah, this is it for this session. I'll see you guys, I guess not next week, but the week after.
Okay.
You guys are all dismissed if you're going to bed.
Farewell.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Jackson, you're dismissed. Ella, I know you're probably going to go to bed. Remy, I assume you have other things to do.
I'm going
So
to the
yes.
ghost store today.
Okay, have
Thank
fun
you.
with that.
It was really
Aiden,
Yeah?
do you want me to end it?
Yeah, you can end it.
Alright.
Aiden.
Okay.